Hello. Sorry, I was waiting for the little clock to come up and tell me how long I've got. I knew I had plenty, but it wasn't there. That was why I got confused. I am so good at introductions. You can feel the professionalism coming off me in waves. Isn't it amazing? This is what you come here for, isn't it? Let's be honest. Yeah, so apparently according to the current YouTube algorithm rules, hey, if you like this video, please subscribe. You don't know if you like this video. You haven't watched this video yet. Thank you for tuning in and watching this video, and please do stick around past this rambly part. But yeah, YouTube confuses me. But anyway, I'm Michelle. Hello. Welcome to my channel. Today I will be unboxing this box, Geekgear Classic. This will be the May box. We very recently had the April box, but that's because that was late, so this is actually correct. It's on time. Yes, there is a whole thing of it like being now like 11 days into June. However, between the COVID and some other stuff, the Geekgear team have been like, we did the actual subscription renewal date is on the 20th of the previous month, so it's like a whole thing. But they have said that we're going to try and maybe get these out the door a bit quicker. You can still subscribe up to the 20th, but if you're already subscribed, you've got a rolling subscription, we'll just kick it out a little quicker, so maybe we'll actually get them in the right month. But anyway, it is here. Second quick preamble. If you did see my April box, you would see that I was slightly meh on most of it. So my usual disclaimer, which I forgot to put at the beginning of the last video, was not all these items are things that I'm necessarily going to be enthusiastic for, because not all of them are going to be from my fandom. This is always a bit more of a random selection. Like, yeah, it covers, you know, things in fandoms that I'm not necessarily yay for, but it doesn't reflect on the quality of the items themselves. There's usually going to be something good in here. You're always getting a t-shirt, you're always getting an art print of some kind. Beyond that, I have no idea. I can't remember what the teaser clue was either, so this will be fun. Alright, now I'm going to put this box down, take a drink of water, and then we'll start unboxing. Squeeze me. It's like my bottle, got rainbows in it. I actually got this one because my previous bottle broke, and one of my colleagues at the time made a joke about, oh, which one's yours? The one with rainbows and sparkles? And it wasn't, it was a completely different design. But then I saw this in the shop, because I already picked up a different water vessel. But then I saw this one, I thought, oh, I've got to get it. And then when I saw them, I said, hey, look, I bought this for you. And he was like, cool, cool. And it is good. So, also it was on sale, so it actually turned out to be cheaper than the one I picked up before. So there you go. That's the story of my drinking cup. And now you're much happier for knowing that, aren't you? Alright, let's get this done. Excuse me, flame. Yeah. Steve. Steve! This feels anime. I don't know why. It is cute, and let's face it, who hasn't had the parent, well, I don't think it's ever by choice, but who hasn't had their parents dressing them up as a sailor at some point? So it says, okay, so that's the whole design. I'm gonna fold it back up again to keep it neat. It is navy blue, which I like. Oh, bugger, excuse me. Pause. That's never happened before. Yeah, the door just buzzed. It wasn't even for me, it was for my neighbour opposite. Oh well, looks like she's got some flowers or something, so that's nice. So, where was I? Yes. So, sailor style t-shirt that says Steve with a little anchor on it. I've known some Steves in my life, so that's kind of cool. And then here is an ice cream, which is very cute. Like I said, I don't know what the fandom is. Obviously the cheat sheet should let me know. If for some reason the cheat sheet isn't there, then ideas and suggestions are welcome, but I probably still will wear this because it is kind of cute. So yeah, there's the t-shirt. We have, oh, this is quite heavy, I might save this one. We have a skinny white box, which has also got some weight to it, so we'll save that as well. Okay, we have, ooh! we have a sword slash paper letter opener, potentially. I say slash letter opener because in one of the previous Wizardry boxes we got the Sword of Gryffindor, and that was posted as a letter opener. So that's quite a neat. Oh, that's actually got a fair bit of weight to it as well. It's not quite balanced. So yeah, can't quite do the thing with it. That is really off balance. Oh, there we go. There's the fulcrum. So there is a twin dragon head design on it. I don't know if you can make that out because focusing on a phone camera is terrible. I think it's probably as good as you're gonna get it. So yeah, got little dragon design. And I guess I'm gonna say probably Game of Thrones. If not, I know we've had World of Warcraft and such like that before now as well. So this is an example of an item that isn't actually my fandom. I can't immediately identify it, but it's still kind of cool. You know, I like that. It's really neat. So yay, a little sword thing, just plain envelope. Squiggle through my worm. Ooh. Ooh, okay, now we have found something that I can definitely get behind, and I'm definitely quite enthusiastic for. So that's cool. In fact, I might save that because I don't know what's in these white boxes, and this is something I know I like. There we go. Just checking the worm dudes, make sure there's nothing caught up in there. Oh, this is fun! So you know how I said there might not be a cheat sheet, so you may have to let me know where the t-shirt's from. I can't find the cheat sheet. We do have the scratch card, so I'll check that in a minute. We do have art, and it is the Joker. It doesn't look like... So the most recent Jokers we've had have been Joaquin Phoenix, which I haven't seen, and Jared Leto, which I also haven't seen. But this feels more old school Joker to me. More Cesar Romero, Jack Nicholson kind of era. Maybe it's a direct lift from one of the comics, like a specific story or something. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. Again, DC isn't my big thing. I grew up watching the 60s Batman, so you know. But it's a cool design. I like that as a piece of art. I think it's quite neat. So that goes there. There's definitely nothing. There is definitely not a cheat sheet. Just making sure it's not wrapped up in that. It is not. Huh? Answers in the doobly-doo in the towel section. If you know what that t-shirt's actually from, because there is no paperwork in here. And one of the other unboxers I follow don't tend to do these boxes. Oh, okay, this one I do recognise because I have a mug in a similar design. And this is, I can't remember which character uses it, but this is a barbed wire baseball bat as seen in Walking Dead. In fact, I have never seen the series, but I did recently purchase for like $15 the Walking Dead original graphic novel series. Again, not read it yet because there's a lot of them, but I might check that out rather than necessarily worrying about the TV series. And I'm not saying the TV series isn't good, but you know, I've actually paid for those books and I haven't seen the Walking Dead stuff. But yeah, so that's kind of neat. It's a bit grisly on the detailing, if you know. He was just using it to bash up strawberries to make jam. Okay, if it upsets you, think it might be something else. It was just for, you know, you make jam. You know, it gets all the bits, smash them up. Yeah, does that make people feel better? But that's cool. That's a really neatly made piece of art. I like that. That's very neat. Alright, what's in this box? Just rip that box open. TNT. Oh, I wonder if this is so last week we got a Oogie Boogie, or I forgot what name it was now. The crate from Think Brain, Crash Bandicoot. I'm wondering if this is in the same line, if it's like also from the game, because it looks a very similar style, like obviously just different paint job. So I'm gonna go with it being Crash Bandicoot because I don't have a piece of paper telling me otherwise. I don't know. For those of you who also collect the classics specifically, have you noticed that they tend to not have the cheat sheets more often than they do? Because like with the wizardry box, there's always the cheat sheet. With classic, it seems like every other time, and I don't know why. So yeah, that's I'm gonna go with that being Crash Bandicoot because there's nothing to say otherwise. Cool. No, I'm just double checking in all the worm dudes. There is no other smaller items that could have got caught up in the worm dudes, and there is no cheat sheet hidden anywhere. Not folded up in the t-shirt or folded up in the final item. And the final item is actually something I can enthusiastically get behind, and by default, and these are very, very cool as items. I think they're very neat and well crafted, but by default of it being an actual thing that I'm a fan of and quite liking this, I'm gonna have to go with this Doctor Who banner that features, does it feature all 13 or all 14? It's just got the 14 official canon Doctors. It does not have John Hurt's War Doctor in there. They're not in order, that's confused me. So now I have to show off my credibility. William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Colin Baker. This is where it confused me because then they've got number 7, Sylvester McCoy over here. Then it jumps to 8, Paul McGann over here. 9, Christopher Eccleston. 10, David Tennant. 11, Matt Smith, who is I love Matt Smith. Matt Smith's kind of my era. Like, I love Chris Eccleston as well. And, you know, he definitely helped bring the show back with a bang. But I don't know, Team Pond all the way for me. And of course, then we got Peter Capaldi, who I did actually really genuinely enjoy. But I do think he got stiffed on the scripts and some of the storylines he was given. But he performed them brilliantly. And then obviously down the bottom, in the peak, our queen, Ms. Jodie Whittaker. And she's awesome. And if you are new to my channel, thank you, welcome. But I have actually reviewed so far the first 2 of Jodie Whittaker so far. I am considering doing like a whole review of the previous series, but I'm currently working on a crossover project starting from the Daleks, because the person I'm working with had already done Unearthly Child before we knew each other. But yeah, so I'm doing like mini reviews within her bigger reviews. That's Zenith Warrior Princess. I will put a link to her channel down below. Including if you watch her latest video, which is the history of One Piece. If you're not interested in One Piece, fair enough. If you skip to 44:30, you might hear a familiar voice. So please do go check that out. So yeah, I'm not sure. This design's really cool. It's very simple, very stylized. I can look at it from the side. You can tell who everyone is from their iconic costumes. The only thing I'm not sure about is why you actually went in order here and then decided to go and so yeah. Any ideas why they might have gone, you know, zigzaggy to the thing? Why not just go in lines? So yeah, but otherwise this is cool. This one might actually go. Do you think? Should I hang it out next to my clock? Not a lot of space in there, is there? But anyway, by default, this is my favourite item because it's actually my fandom, and yay! This is very, very cool. I like this. Secondary, like I said, both of these for different reasons. They are well made. They do have a fair bit of weight to them. I don't know what they're from. Well, I don't. This is Walking Dead. Don't know what that's from. I'm making a guess. It being Game of Thrones. I don't recognise it being Lord of the Rings or anything. So secondary by default. The t-shirt is very cute, and I may possibly wear it at some point. But I have no context. I don't know what it's actually from. But it's a cute design, so I'll probably still wear it. Yeah, okay. Oh, scratch card. Let's see if I won this time. Probably not. I mean, I usually don't. So, again, I think I've asked this before, but does anyone else have trouble reading the scratch card? Because I always have trouble reading it. Well, I think it is. And before anyone says anything, I have actually been to the optician, Mark, recently, and my prescription only changed by 0.5, so that's not bad considering it hadn't been for about 5 years. No win. Okay, not a winner. So yeah, feel free to leave your comments about which were your favourite items. If you know where some of these items I couldn't identify come from, like, is this a specific Joker, do you think, or is it just a general Joker picture? Because I do like it, but it's definitely not Leto, I can say that because he's got the tats on his face. And then, is this Crash again, or is this a different fandom that just looks... I'm going to go with this being Crash. Yeah. Otherwise, any other comments or things that you want to say, just say hey. Oh, thank you, by the way, to the person who complimented this hoodie last time I wore it. It's very comfortable. I got it on sale from Zavvi. And, yeah, I also have the Legend of Zelda one to go with it. So, yes, I'm going to wrap up now before I start getting to waffle mode. Thoughts, comments, likes, subscribes, all the fun stuff. If you have been, thanks for watching. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you next time. Bye!